From 0 to JLPT N5, this is lesson 36. So today we will talk about na-adjectives. So last time in lesson 35, we focused on i-adjectives. But as I told you before, there are two types of adjectives in Japanese. One is i-adjective, and the other one is this na-adjectives. So today we will look at these na-adjectives, and I will talk about the characteristics of this na-adjective. So let's first review i-adjective. So those are the i-adjectives we talked about last time. The main characteristic of i-adjective is that everything ends in i, like 高い、安い、大きい. That's why it's called i-adjectives. But na-adjectives, on the other hand, there are many variations. So sometimes it ends with ka, sometimes ki, sometimes ma, and even sometimes na-adjective ends in i. So it can be confusing, but most of the time na-adjectives end in letters other than i. So ka, ki, ma, ri, zu, and so on. There are many variations, but you need to remember that there are some adjectives, some na-adjectives that end in i. But these kirei, yuumei, kirei, although they end in i, they are not i-adjectives. They are na-adjectives. So be careful with them. You can remember them little by little. So let me introduce you to each one of them. Quiet, shizuka. Clean, beautiful, kirei. Famous, yuumei. Likeable, favorite, suki. Dislike, kirai. Healthy, energetic, genki. Free, as in nothing to do, hima. Convenient, useful, benri. Good at, skillful, jozu. Bad at, unskillful, heta. Lively, nigiyaka. So those are some important N5 na-adjectives. So now let's look at an example how you can use this na-adjective. He is famous. 彼は有名です. It's a simple X is Y grammar format. Famous is yuumei, it's na-adjective. So even if it's i-adjective or na-adjective, how you can use it in X is Y sentence is same. So now I like you to do this exercise. Please translate the sentences using na-adjectives and stop the video, and when you are ready, please come back. Now the answers. This room is very clean. この部屋はとてもきれいです。Very is とても and clean, that's na-adjective きれい. It's also X is Y grammar format. That person is always energetic. あの人はいつも元気です。Always is an adverb. いつも and adverbs like とても、いつも they don't need any particle. You can just throw them in anywhere in the sentence as long as you keep the verb at the very end. Last one. This shop is famous. この店は有名です。This is also X is Y grammar format. So now I will read everything, so please repeat after me. この部屋はとてもきれいです。あの人はいつも元気です。この店は有名です。So, this このthose are the demonstrative adjectives you learned in the past lessons. And as for this one, if the person you are talking about is far from both the speaker and listener, you need to use ano. But if the person is close to the listener, you can use sono. Both can work depending on the context. And now these are all present tense, but if you want to change them into past tense or negative form, you need to follow a specific conjugation rule. So this conjugation rule is different from e-adjectives. Last time we talked about how to conjugate e-adjectives into past tense and negative form. And na-adjectives also has this conjugation rule, but this is very different from e-adjectives. So let's look at each one of them. First, present affirmative. This is what we have been talking about. X is Y. Present affirmative. This one, just like e-adjective, all you have to do is to just use the adjective and then add this. That's it. So for example, it is useful is 便利です。That's it. That's all you need. And even you can omit this and just say 便利. That's fine too. Just saying 便利 is very casual. If you add this, the sentence becomes formal. Second one, past affirmative. This time, the ending should be だった or でした. So add だった or でした after the adjective. So it was useful. This is 便利だった or 便利でした. だった is more casual. でした more formal. But you cannot omit だった or でした if you like to say it was useful. You need to have either だった or でした. Third one, present negative. Like it is not useful. This time, じゃないです. Add じゃないです after the adjective. So, if it's 便利 useful, you need to say 便利じゃないです. Actually, in this case, you can omit this. Without this, the sentence becomes casual. With this, it's formal. Last one, past negative. It wasn't useful. This time, じゃなかったです. Add じゃなかったです after the adjective. So 便利 becomes 便利じゃなかったです. Once again, you can omit this. Just this alone is casual. With this, the sentence becomes formal. So, in the next exercise, we will be using this conjugation rule. So, if necessary, take a memo of this before you move on to the next exercise. So, exercise number 1. We will be using those two na-adjectives, good at and bad at, 上手、下手. These are the original form or present affirmative. So, 上手です means I'm good at it. 下手です means I'm bad at it. Now, I'd like you to change these two into past affirmative. I was good at it. I was bad at it. Try that looking at this conjugation rule. So, the answer is casually, I was good at it is 上手だった。I was bad at it. Casually, 下手だった。Formally, 上手でした。Again, formally, 下手でした。That's past affirmative. You need to add either だった or でした。But the na-adjective itself remains the same. Next one. I'd like you to change these into present negative. I'm not good at it. I'm not bad at it. The answer is I'm not good at it. 上手じゃないです。I'm not bad at it. 下手じゃないです。If you like to say casually, you can omit this and just say 上手じゃない、下手じゃない。So, present negative, add じゃないです after the adjective. Lastly, past negative. I was not good at it. I was not bad at it. The answer is 上手じゃなかったです。下手じゃなかったです。And once again, you can omit this to be casual. So past negative. Add じゃなかったです after the adjective. So now we will move on to this second exercise. Please stop the video and translate these sentences into Japanese. When you are ready, please come back. Now the answers. The temple is beautiful. あの寺はきれいです。Because it's present affirmative, all you have to do is to add this. And the na-adjective きれい remains the same. You don't need to change anything. And if you like to say casually, you can even omit this and just say あの寺はきれい。That's casual. Second one, I was bored. 私は暇でした。Because it's past affirmative, you need to add either だった or でした。でした is formal. だった is casual. Both are correct. And if the listener knows whom you are talking about, you can omit 私は and you can just say 暇でした or 暇だった That works too. The library is not quiet. 図書館は静かじゃないです。Its present negative is not. In this case, you need to add じゃないです。And if you like to be casual, you can omit this and just say じゃない。That's fine too. Last one, I didn't like it. 好きじゃなかったです。This is past negative. Therefore, じゃなかったです。And once again, you can omit this to be casual. And of course, you can add 私は in front of 好き. That works too. 私は好きじゃなかったです like that. But if the listener knows who you are talking about, then you can omit 私は. So, I will read the sentence, so please repeat after me. あの寺はきれいです。私は暇でした。図書館は静かじゃないです。好きじゃなかったです。Very good job. So, if you have any questions about the grammar format or anything, please don't hesitate to ask me anytime and I will be very happy to answer your questions. So as usual, I have homework for you. Please translate those sentences and put your answers in the comment below. I will check and collect your homework.I will put those vocabularies in the description below so that you can refer to them when you do the homework. So, very good job. みんな今日もありがとう。I will see you again in the next lesson then. みんなまたね。バイバイ。